Hello, this is Robert Seemuth with Baby Life Begins. We are going to review the reasons for Adopt a University Life Outreach and a few of our best posts, which we share on the campuses throughout America.
Today, the first thing a young woman does when she thinks she might be pregnant is search online. That's where Baby Life Begins steps in. We are a modern pro-life movement, reaching students where decisions are now being shaped, in their digital space, on their devices. Young people no longer make life-altering decisions in public. They make them quietly, digitally, privately, and quickly. Behind every search, every question, every moment of fear, there is a need for clarity and support. With our Adopt a University Life outreach campaign, your gift funds targeted digital outreach to every student on that campus. Every time a student searches abortion-related keywords, compassionate and scientific life-affirming content appears, along with a direct connection to local pregnancy resource centres, so no one walks alone.
Knowing who the baby is brings hope.
Week 6 after fertilization, the preborn's brain has 5 main sections that are visible and developing, and early brainwave activity can already be detected with an EEG.
It is important to remember that with Gen Z, and in our case, 18 to 24, Adopt the University Life Outreach uses the language and the style of the Gen Z, which means you have to use the I gate, and you have to have evidence, not your opinion, but evidence. It has to be quick. You have only 3 seconds to earn the right to have the next 15 seconds watched. And then you have to earn that right for the next number of seconds that will be watched. And it must be evidence. I can't repeat that enough. It can't be just someone's opinion. It must be short. It must be powerful. Let's now do week 5, muscle formation.
Around 5 weeks after fertilization, tiny muscle cells begin forming in the preborn baby's body. As the muscles develop, they connect with growing nerves, creating the foundation for movement. By about 7 to 8 weeks after fertilization, the preborn baby begins making small, spontaneous movements inside the womb. These early motions are more than simple movements. They help strengthen developing joints and muscles. As growth continues, the preborn baby practices stretching, kicking, and even grasping motions. During the second trimester, muscle tone steadily increases as the muscles and nervous system become more coordinated. The reflexes seen in a newborn depend on this carefully developing muscle and nerve connection. It all began in the womb.
Bones are amazing. We are getting fantastic results from people watching the following video.
From the very beginning, a baby's skeleton is a gentle masterpiece designed to cradle and protect life as it grows. It initially forms as soft cartilage, gradually transforming into bone as minerals are precisely added. Growth plates form at the ends of developing bones, allowing them to lengthen quickly as the baby grows. The skull isn't in one solid piece, but uniquely formed from separate, shifting plates, creating space for the rapidly expanding brain. After birth, soft gaps called fontanelles remain, giving flexibility for both growth and delivery. From flexible beginnings to structured design, every detail supports development in perfect timing. It all began in the womb.
Fertilization is truly a miracle. Let's listen in.
At the moment of fertilization, the zygote, a single-cell human embryo, already carries enough DNA to fill over 1.5 million pages, if written out letter by letter. That's how much biological information is packed into that tiny cell. A full genetic blueprint for a unique human being. There will never be anyone like him or her.
Sometimes short is better. This not a mistake, but a masterpiece showing a month 6 fetus in movement. It's just 8 seconds long, but has reached over 1.1 million views. Let's watch the video of lung formation.
Tiny lung buds start forming just 4 weeks after fertilization. These buds grow and branch out, and by adulthood, they become 300 to 500 million tiny air sacs called alveoli. This early development in the womb is crucial. It sets up the lungs, making sure the baby can breathe properly after birth. It all began in the womb.
Week 1 from fertilization is part of our Journey in the Womb series. We usually do about 3 or 4 of these in a 30-day sequence of Adopt a University. Filtering in these little bit longer posts with amazing peer-reviewed factual evidence is getting fantastic, wonderful results. Let's listen in.
When a sperm fertilizes an egg, it makes me. I start as a single cell called a zygote. This cell contains 46 chromosomes, 23 from mom and 23 from dad. My first cell holds all the instructions for everything I'll become and contains around 100 trillion atoms with between 500 and 2,000 mitochondria powering me. Even though I'm super small, inside me lots of things are happening all the time. Billions and billions of chemical reactions building my body, one perfect step at a time. I'm more complex and organized than a big city like New York, with tens of thousands of special proteins helping me grow and change, with astonishing precision and speed. Within 24 to 48 hours after I began, I send out the early pregnancy factor to mom. Her body responds to my presence and makes changes to keep me safe and provide a place for me to grow. Within 24 to 30 hours, I divide into 2 cells, then rapidly multiply, becoming a morula by day 3 to 4 a ball of 16 to 32 cells. By day 5-6, I transform into a blastocyst with an inner cell mass that will form my body in cells for the placenta. Around day 6 to 7, I start implanting into the uterine lining, securing my place for growth. Mom's body has cells in her womb surrounding the implantation site that are loaded with nutrients, helping to support my earliest development. Thanks, Mom. My cells begin to differentiate with precision. This week lays the foundation for everything to come. You don't even have to think about it. Mom, your body is already taking care of me, and mine is learning how to grow. We're in this together, Mom.
Week 8 from fertilization is at the end of the last week of the embryonic period. It is a phenomenal treasure trove of evidence. So let's play that.
I look distinctly human, with all major organs formed. I now have more than 4,000 body parts, all wired together with nerves, serviced by countless veins, arteries, and capillaries. My body plan and shape are now complete. I have been fully human since I was 1 cell. I started as a single cell and now possess over 1 billion specialized cells in nearly all organ systems. Wow! My face has a lovely nose, a mouth, and eyes. Heart valves form, and I have had between 6.8 and 7.8 million heartbeats. My skin thickens and loses much of its transparency. I'm 1.2 inches long, weighing 1/10 of an ounce. My digestive system advances, my stomach produces digestive juices, and my lungs branch into bronchi and bronchioles. Baby boys are already making testosterone. My toes are free to wiggle. 75% of the preborn appear to be right-handed. The placenta fully supports me with oxygen and nutrients. Thanks, Mom. This marks the end of my embryonic stage, readying me for growth in the fetal phase.
How cool is that? You see, we talk from the baby's perspective. That's why we use the first person child voice to share about who he or she is. 4 months from fertilization is also packed full of evidence of why the preborn baby is important. Let's listen.
From weeks 13 to 16, I grew from 6 inches to 8 inches and weigh around 6 ounces. I am making a lot of hormones. My body responds to light touch, and if you poke me with a sharp object, I will release stress hormones. My skeleton begins to harden, with bones replacing cartilage. My teeth are growing, and my tooth enamel forms. I can begin to hear internal sounds, like your heartbeat and digestive noises, and as my hearing continues to develop, I can start responding to louder external sounds. My movements strengthen, with strong coordinated kicks called quickening. I am moving my jaw girls do more than boys. Fat builds up under my skin to help me stay warm after birth. My lungs practice breathing movements, developing for life outside. My eyes sense light, and my taste buds continue to form, allowing me to begin experiencing flavors in the amniotic fluid. My developing liver and bone marrow actively produce blood cells millions daily to support my growing body, and up to 250,000 neurons every minute, along with millions of synapse connections, getting me ready for life outside the womb.
Wherever they turn in the digital space, hope meets them there. This is pro-life for the modern world. You may never walk that campus, but your message can.
Every university campus we go on has a portal, a student portal landing page. In fact, every post that we do during the 30 days, and we do one per day, will have a link to this landing page. And this is a custom made, not just for the university, but for the locale. It has the best, safest pregnancy resource centers nearest to that campus, the best pastors for pastoral care linked, abortion pill reversal, more facts about prenatal development, and student services links. It's a help page. And the beauty of this, it's customized, it's local. And we want to move students from just watching to actually doing something and clicking through. And that is how this help link works. These are extremely important for reaching what we call the persuadables. There are many. If you care to investigate further about helping or participating or even bringing Adopt a University Life outreach to your area, to the school you went to the school you care about, anywhere in the country, please let me know. My contact information is here. Thank you.